a lot of men won't make it because they have like a lot of vices. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have vices like video games, porn, women. You know what I'm saying, and all that. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to go without for a while. You know what I'm saying? They're not willing to sacrifice these things and just put them away. You know, they're just afraid. You know, you know, they're afraid. Plus their friends too. They're not willing to leave their friends, their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're not willing to leave their friends that they had for years that don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to cut that tie. Imagine knowing somebody for years and you're doing something and they can't be a part of it. That shit's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna struck a nerve. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel something from that. Like you guys went to school together, y'all went to each other's birthday parties together, y'all went to Chuck E. Cheese together. Imagine doing that, but you gotta separate ties with this fucking person. So a lot of men ain't willing to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're afraid. They're scared to be alone, walk that path alone, lose stuff. They're scared um to lose themselves out in the process because they feel like they don't have any to lean on. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're afraid. Don't have nothing to lean on. That's why they have their friends and all that shit. They identify with that. You know what I'm saying? And if he loses those people, he'll be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They let these things make them their center of their fucking worth. They worth, you know what I'm saying? So they're not willing to cut their friends out and do that, and you know. And let's be honest, like most men don't even want to like see each other win. So it's like, oh whatever. Even your friends, like, I'm talking about men, right? 'Cause, um, they don't even see themselves going the extraordinary path and doing extraordinary things because they feel like they may like lose themselves. So why would they want to see you do that and envision you doing that and going over them? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound realistic, you know? And why would they stay? Like mentally they would think that. You know what I'm saying? So why would they want you going above them? And on a frequency level, the energy is gonna just go to two different directions. So they don't want to see that shit. See that stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know? Why would they want that? You know? Why would they? You know? Like it doesn't make any sense. You know? Most men, they're just not built for it, bro. They're not the same. They're not like I'm not saying they're not built for it. A man is a man, but you know, they're not really built to go out. They're not scared. It comes easy because I went in times of despair and alone and depersonalization is we're a state where you don't like feel yourself or know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like a loss of self identity. I've been in that state when I was like young, when I was like fucking 10 years old. So it's like nothing to me. Of course, it was subconscious at the time because I was young. So it's almost normal to me. A lot of men ain't built like that. A lot of men they had vices. They had their mothers, and you know what I'm saying. They had their moms give them apple slices and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff. So they ain't gonna do that and throw that shit away for a risk to take an extraordinary path. So they're not gonna throw that away. Why would they give it in? It doesn't make freaking sense at all. You know what I'm saying? You know. So why would they? You know. You know. And they haven't like made themselves endure something or do something they never have done. So they're they're messed up. They're skewed. You know what I'm saying? They haven't tested their resilience or built them throughout the years. So, or they haven't like made themselves stand calm or still through the face of adversity. So they're automatically skewed, especially emotional resilience. If you don't even have emotional resilience, you're already skewed from the damn picture. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even trained themselves. So if they try it, they gonna bail out and they gonna run. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Know some dudes. I know one dude, right? He was like homeless, and I'm not bashing. I just found him through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was homeless for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And of course, he was going to the shelters or whatever and all that. And guess what? He, as soon as his parents let him back, he deleted his channel. I was looking for his channel and to see if he still wanted to do this or whatever, and he deleted it. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of men just won't do it. I'm not blaming them. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So they're just too comfy. They're just been too beaten down. They've been too infantized. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're too soft. You know, they've been beaten down whether they notice or not. You know, so why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? You know, so why the hell would they do that? You know, I see a lot of dudes that be like, "Oh, this is my goals and this." I be seeing them on YouTube, and I can just tell they're not gonna go so far with. It. They're not gonna be extreme. They're not gonna. They don't have the work that I just don't see it in them. They don't have that. I don't see that spirit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that hungry spirit in a lot of men because their dopamine is fried. They're too overstimulated. They're not willing to cut it out and go without. You know what I'm saying? I went a month without listening to music. I went 2 days without drinking or eating. You know what I'm saying? I actually went a day without drinking water too. And I used to drink water later in the day. Like I would drink water like late. You know what I'm saying? So I already tested my resilience. You know what I'm saying? And two, I used to throw trash. It was nasty and shit. You know, a lot of young men my age, they don't really throw trash like that. It was a trash stuff. A lot of guys I work with who did the trash job like me, they quitted. Man, I quitted too because I wanted to do something else. But I tested it. I threw a lot of disgusting shit. I saw a lot of stuff that I didn't like, of course, want to see and smell. So I tested it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they're not willing to take that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? So they're done. And plus, some men, they may be in a relationship or be in a marriage, or they're not willing to cut that person out of their life. They're scared. You know what I'm saying? This person, whether they with, you know what I'm saying, has came in and, you know, just made them so comfortable and slowly just, you know, take that energy from them. So they lose focus and lose sight. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, and plus, their chick they with, they may be crazy or this, they may have kids, so they're not willing to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? Um, so they're skewed, and or this guy, he has a job, and this job is using him to take care of him or what him and the freaking girl that he's with. So it's almost a done deal for him because that's all they rely on is that one job. You know what I'm saying? So they're done. They're cooked. You know? They're not willing to get out this so-called fake relationship they're with this girl. They're not willing to do that. They don't want to be alone. You know what I'm saying? They want to sit in the bath, walk in a hard floor alone when there's nobody there. They're not willing to face the darkness. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men wasn't taught that way, so it's almost like they're done. And that drug stuff, you gotta stop smoking marijuana and stop like, you know, doing hookah and vaping. Like they're not willing to cut that out part either. Doing drugs, like they gotta stop that. You know what I'm saying? That those drugs are just doing something to their freaky brains, you know what I'm saying? Making them zombified so they don't even like notice because they're so high and zombified. You know, you gotta quit that drugs. I never really done drugs like that. I mean, I done a little vaping and stuff and all that, but I never really just needed it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. Anyways, I'm out. Y'all take care. What's the best for you guys? You know what I'm saying? You know. Peace.